Begins now.
And I hope you're having a great night. Lots of high-scoring games and great plays on day one of week 2 of the high school football season. Expecting plenty more tonight on Cover 4 on CBS4. We'll kick things off with our game of the week. Mission Veterans against the Mcallen Memorial. Both teams victorious in week 1. Both put up more than 30 points in week 1. Would tonight's game be a shootout, or the defenses step up and make it a low-scoring game? Valley Sports Central's Blake Holland is live at Mcallen Veterans Memorial Stadium. Blake, how's it going out there in Mcallen?
Ruben, just like you said, Mission Vets on the road taking on Mcallen Memorial tonight. Now, it is a tale of two different offenses, as Mission Vets loves to air the ball out, while Mcallen Memorial, they love to run the football. So let's go straight into the highlights. As like you said, both teams victorious in week 1. So let's pick it up at the end of the first quarter. The Patriots doing what they do best, and that is pass the ball. Vincent Abrego connects with Manuel Espinoza for the first score of the game. Vets up 6-0. So second quarter now, the Mustangs punting the ball away, but Jonathan Sanchez fumbles the ball. He recovers and recovers with grace. Sanchez runs for the first down, keeping the Mustangs drive alive. And how about it? 2 plays later, the Mustangs cash in. JP Cortez airs it out to find Dylan Goodson in stride. Touchdown Memorial. Their fans are fired up after that play. And a few possessions later, the Mustangs go to what they do best, and that is run the rock, as JP Garza punches it in for 6. Mustangs now on top. But right before the half, Vets responds with a methodical drive down the field. Abrego finishes it off with his second TD of the night to Pablo Lopez. As this game just went final moments ago, Mission Vets coming away with the 27-20 victory. And wow, what a performance here, as Mission Vets had a great stop on a 4th down with about 3.5 minutes to go. As this game just went final, what an exciting game. So reporting live in Mcallen, Blake Holland, Valley Sports Central. Ruben, back to you.
Thank you, Blake. And I can only imagine Coach very happy tonight for that victory. Over in Edinburgh, a new school versus old school clash at Richard Flores Stadium. Vela taking on Edinburgh. Both teams are victorious in week 1. The Sabercats beat Edinburgh North. Edinburgh beat Mcallen. Here come the Bobcats, but the Sabercats pounce on the Bobcats first with a Bobby Garcia touchdown run. Vela knocking on the door once again. The throw over the middle into double coverage, just a tad bit short. The Edinburgh secondary coming up clutch with the INT. Woodrow Villarreal with the interception. A few plays later, Edinburgh takes advantage. Bobcats set up a screen pass for Noel Sedna. He's got blockers and space. Sedna escaping away from a pair of Sabercat defenders. Touchdown Edinburgh. The Bobcat faithful all kinds of fired up. Vela coming right back down the field. Jamal Pauly gets the handoff, absorbs the hit, and finds pay dirt. Vela goes on to win 55-13. All right, let's move on now. Let's head to Mercedes. The Tigers hosting a Harlingen. Coach Roger Adames Tigers shut out last week by Weslaco. Harlingen, on the other hand, impressed with a dominant 37-7 win against a rival Harlingen South. To Mercedes we go. Harlingen running back Isaiah Bell looking to have a great night first quarter. Cardinals with the ball, already up 7-0. They hand it off to Keon Torres, who finds the lane and takes off, trips over a teammate, manages to stay on his feet for the 25-yard gain. Very next play, Cardinals going back to the ground game. This time it's Isaiah Bell who gets the ball, jukes a couple of Tigers, switches hands and says, adios, see you later. The 33-yard touchdown makes it 14-0. Cardinals, Manny Gomez likes what he sees, but he won't like this. Mercedes with a 3rd and long. They fire it over the middle. Tyrell Trevino gets behind the secondary. No one catching up to him. The 75-yard touchdown connection makes it 14-7, but the Cards coming right back. Quick pass to Aiden Sandoval. Blows by the first guy, spins off another tackler, and reverses field. The triangle button, hurdling a defender. The Tigers finally bring him down. What a play from Sandoval. Harlingen, let's catch our breath. Pounding the rock once again. No secret who they're going to. Bell gets around the corner and heads into the end zone once again. A Harlingen offense, a well-oiled machine tonight. At last check, they were up big in the second half. Over in Mission, Tom Landry Stadium open once again for business After the repairs took about 18 months before the stadium could be ready to go once again, the Mcallen Bulldogs are showing up to the Eagles' Nest. Both teams lost in week 1. Let's head out to Tom Landry Stadium, where the boys were ready to rock and roll on their home field once again. But pick things up in the first quarter. The Mackay Bulldogs on offense. Their QB, Joaquin Valdez, setting up in shotgun. Long pass down the field. It's caught by their star receiver, Christian Echazarreta, giving Mackay the first down. Let's move the chains. Bulldogs in good field position, looking to get on the board first. Valdez hands off to Jaden Herrera, who breaks through a tackle and runs into the end zone, but a missed extra point only made it a 6-0 lead for Mackay. Eagles are looking for a response afterwards, but they could not get anything going on offense. Diego Salinas looking to throw. No one is open, and he's taken down in the backfield by the Mackay defense. Bulldogs taking over on downs. Mackay now on offense and looking to extend its lead. Valdez back to throw once again towards the end zone. It's caught by Max Alvarez with a diving catch. Great catch right there. Mackay up 13-0 at the end of the first quarter. Bulldogs up at last check, 26-7 in the fourth quarter. And let's make our way out to Cameron County. Weslaco visiting Harlingen South. Panther running back Jeremy Pettis ran for more than 180 yards in their week 1 win against the Mercedes Hawks. Looking to bounce back after coming up short last week against Harlingen in the Bird Bowl. To Bogus Stadium we go. First quarter action. Weslaco with the ball first. Actually, it's going to be the Hawks deep in their own territory. They fumble, and the Panthers recover in the end zone. They would also tack on a 2-point conversion. Weslaco up 8-0. Later on, Weslaco setting up here for a 3-pointer, a field goal, and it's good. Weslaco now up 11-0. Later in the first quarter, Weslaco with the ball right there. Andres Sepulveda with a touchdown run to put the Weslaco Panthers on top by a greater margin. Later on, the Hawks try to get a field goal. They get the field goal, but Weslaco goes on to win at 24-20 at Bogus Stadium. And coming up after the break, we'll get an inside look at Santa Maria football with Coach Izzy Gracia and his Cougars. Santa Maria debuting its new stadium against Monte Alto. We'll also head out to Willacy County for our viewer game of the week at Couch Elsa taking on Raymondville. Highlights coming up right here on Cover 4 on CBS4.
Law Group.
Welcome back to Cover 4 on CBS4. We'll pick things up with our viewer game of the week. You can vote for your pick every week on valleycentral.com. This week's winner at Couch Elsa's game against Raymondville. The Yellow Jackets and Bearcats fans making sure they'd come out on top by a mile. This game receiving more than 60% of the votes. The host of Bearcats beat Rio Hondo last week. La Máquina lost against Corpus Christi Carroll first quarter at Couch Elsa, facing a 4th and short. The Jackets going for it, but the Bearcat defense stuffing the Jackets in the backfield. The Cats telling the EE offense to peace out. Raymondville now on offense. Diego Gutierrez working out of the shotgun, looking long, launches it. Brian Robles hauls it in. The Cats just outside the red zone, but the drive would come up empty. Ensuing Yellow Jacket drive, La Máquina picking up a short gain. At last check, Raymondville up 6-0 in the second half. Now we're going beyond the field of play for a new segment called Mic'd Up. We take an inside look at how Valley coaches operate on game day. This week we've mic'd up Santa Maria head football coach Izzy Gracia. The Cougars playing their first game at their new stadium. Let's take a listen and a look.
You're the first guys that are going to come and step foot on this stadium. All right? Make sure, okay? Make sure you go out there and you do it with everything you got.
I love you. You know. I love you. You know. I love you. You know.
Okay, when you get out there, okay, embrace the moment. All right? Embrace the moment, man. Let's go, baby. Hey, here we go, man. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Beat it out there, man. Let's go. Gotta make it happen. Open, get ready. Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah, boy. Oh, yeah. Just like that, guys. Just like that, man. Great job, man. Let's go. Get some water, Chris. Get some water. All right, get some water, man. Hey, shake it off. Shake it off. All right. Hey, let's go. Y'all were there. Y'all gotta make a play. All right, hey, here we go. One. Let's go. PAT. That's what we answer. That's what we answer right there, man. Good job. Way to run right there, man. Good job. Good job, boys. Good job, line. Good job, man. Come on. You ready?
Thank you to Coach Gracia and photojournalist Rolando Avila for giving us an inside look at the Cougars. Santa Maria taking on Monte Alto tonight. Let's head back to the Cougars, a new stadium, to check out the highlights. The Cougars and Blue Devils both looking for their first wins of the year. We'll pick up the action with Santa Maria's quarterback Chris Ibarra running it in for the first touchdown of the game. Cougars up 7-0. Monte Alto answering back with a touchdown pass to Julio Marroquin. This completion right here ties the game at 7, all the way in the corner of the end zone, in between several defenders right there. Let's jump ahead to the second quarter. Santa Maria with the ball now. Jordan Ramirez runs the ball in for the touchdown to make it a 14-7 ball game for the hometown team. Now it's Santa Maria looking to pass. Isaiah Gracia, that's the head coach's son right there, gets the ball and runs it pretty deep right there, all the way up the field for the touchdown. What a play right there from the coach's son. That made it 20-7, and the Cougars were not done later on. Chris Ibarra would get into the action once again, scoring one more time for Santa Maria. The Cougars and head coach Gracia taking a 27-7 lead right there. Awesome stuff from Santa Maria. And big players make big plays on the field, and fans make a lot of noise. See who makes the cut as our Friday Fanatic after the break. Welcome back. We're always looking for rowdy fans cheering on their teams. Our Friday Fanatic coming from Mcallen, the Mission Vets fans, and the Mcallen Memorial Mustang fans coming out in full force today. That's a look at sports. We'll be back tomorrow.